Prepositions of manner. Learn how to use these 3 prepositions correctly and master their usage and differences. Introduction warm-up. Let's warm up with some questions about daily life. For example, how do you go to school? By bus or by train or by car or by plane? Do you write with a pen or a pencil? With a pen or with a pencil? Teacher's tip. Guide students to use prepositions of manner naturally when answering to establish a preliminary impression. Concept of prepositions of manner. Definition. Prepositions of manner are used to express the method or means of doing something. They supplement verbs and explain the method, means, or tool used to accomplish something. By indicates method or way, methods of transportation by train, by bus. With denotes the tool or means used. Can also mean an accompanying quality. Without indicates the lack of a method or tool. Contrasts with. Note, these prepositions are usually followed by nouns, not verbs. Usage of by prepositions of manner. By is primarily used to express a method or means of transportation. Transportation methods. I went to work by car. David went to Manchester by train. She goes to Japan by plane. Communication method. I will send you the invoice by post. Please confirm the order by email. Can I pay by credit card? Special rules. When using by to indicate a mode of transportation, do not use an article or plural form before the noun. He goes to school by a bus. Incorrect. He goes to school by bus. Correct. They always travel by the bus. Incorrect. They always travel by bus. Correct. Exception. When it means walking, the fixed usage is on foot, not by foot. Usage of with. With is primarily used to indicate a tool, means, or accompanying quality. It indicates a tool or means. With is used to answer the question what tool is used to do something, and emphasizes the specific tool used. He wrote the letter with a pen. She cut the vegetables with a sharp knife. Can you open this door with your key? The difference between with and by is that with emphasizes the tool, while by emphasizes the method or person performing the task. Indicating characteristics. With can also be used to describe the characteristics of a person, thing, or object, making the description more vivid and specific. I saw a girl with long hair. He bought a house with a big garden. The soldiers fought with courage. She solved the puzzle with ease. Usage of without prepositions of manner indicates absence or lack. The preposition without is used to express the absence or lack of a tool, object, person, or characteristic to complete an action. Basic structure. Without plus noun. Function indicates that an action occurs without the use of a tool, lack of a resource, or the absence of a condition. Example. You can't write without a pen. He went shopping without money. She finished the project without my help. He left the room without saying a word. Contrast with. Situation, emotion or expression. With possess or use. She greeted me with a smile. Without lack or have nothing. She looked at me without a smile. Tools. With have or use. He can see clearly with his glasses. Without lack or have nothing. He can't read without his glasses. Accompany or help. With have or use. I will go with you. Without lack or have nothing. I will go without you. Qualifications. With possess or use. He spoke with confidence. Without lack or have. He spoke without confidence. Tip. Without is a simple yet very practical preposition. It clearly expresses the concept of lack and stands in stark contrast to with. Compare and contrast the 3 different uses of prepositions through examples to help you understand their specific application in sentences. By core meaning indicates method or means of transportation. Usage characteristics. Used with a mode of transportation without an article. Indicates a method, means, or medium. Example. He goes to school by bus. With core meaning indicates tool or accompanying characteristic. Usage characteristics. Followed by a noun, it indicates the tool used. Can also indicate an accompanying characteristic or emotion. Example. He writes with a pen. Without core meaning indicates lack or not in use. Usage characteristics. Contrast with without This word indicates the absence of a condition. Followed by a noun, it indicates a missing tool or characteristic. Example, I can't see without my glasses. Remember, by does not take an article. With and without are followed by a noun. Common mistakes. Learners often make mistakes when using prepositions of manner due to confusion about meaning. Below are a few of the most common mistakes, along with correct usage and explanations. Incorrect. He goes to school by bus. Correct. He goes to school by bus. Explanation. When using by to express a mode of transportation, the following nouns should not be preceded by an article a or an or the or a possessive case. Incorrect. He opens the door by a key. Correct. He opens the door with a key. Explanation. Confusing by method with tool. In this example, key is the specific tool used to open the door, so which should be used. Additional tips. In the passive voice, by is used to introduce the doer of the action, while with is used to introduce the tool used. Interactive exercise. Please fill in the blank with the most appropriate preposition, by, with, or without, depending on the meaning of the sentence. Question 1. She goes to Japan blank plane. What should be filled in this blank? Students answer. This blank should be filled with by. Question 2. He draws a blank pencil. What should be filled in this blank? Students should answer. This blank should be filled in with. Question 3. I can't live blank music. What should be filled in this blank? Students should answer. This blank should be filled in with without. Teacher's tip. Have students answer quickly and the teacher will explain immediately. Emphasize the importance of considering the meaning and context of the sentence when choosing prepositions. Summary. By indicates a method or means of transportation, mainly used to express by a certain method or transportation used, does not require an article or plural form. For example, by bus. With indicates a tool used or an accompanying characteristic, followed by a noun. With a key. Without indicates the absence of a tool, method, or characteristic, followed by a noun. Without help. Use key reminders. By without an article or plural form. By bus, by train. With followed by a noun. With a pen, with confidence. Without followed by a noun. Without money, without help. Comparison, with or without, indicates the presence or absence of a condition.